I think the guy who invented bathroom stalls really likes shoes. Otherwise, how else would you explain the shoe windows? Like, why doesn't the wall go all the way down to the ground? He was probably just really into loafers or whatever was, fire back then. Well, what if he was a detective? What if he was like a gentleman detective, like one that is like an actual gentleman, not like the James Bond gentleman. Like, he's an alcoholic and very misogynistic, and like, I'm talking, and I'm not talking Sherlock Holmes either. Like, Sherlock Holmes is like very boop 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 boop, like too smart for his own good. So smart that he kind of comes off like a dick. So this is like a real gentleman, like a gentleman that's like, let me get the door for you, ma'am, or he's so gentlemanly, he'll put his coat down on a puddle. Although he has one problem, and that is when the criminal goes into the bathroom, and then he feels like he can't just kick in a door, because what if it's like a regular person? What if it's just like, what if it's a woman going to the bathroom? He kicks open the door hits her in the knee, and then she screams pervert, and then he becomes a pervert, right? Just using his detective status to, go look at women in the bathroom. So he's like all super depressed. He goes into seclusion, I guess, and in seclusion, he learns how to be an architect. So he becomes an architect, moves to, I don't know, Amsterdam, maybe. Amsterdam seems like a good place for the first stall. So he goes to Amsterdam and he designs these stalls, and he comes into the some big old office, and he's like, I got an idea for a stall. It's gonna revolutionize things. Let me ask you a question. Haven't you ever wondered which one of your coworkers has been peeing on the seat? Well, now you can match the shoe to the perpetrator. See, that's like his genetic code as a detective. It immediately influenced his work in the architecture realm. So
the CEO of this business is like, yeah, I have always wanted to figure out who's been peeing on the seat. So they install a new stalls, and it's a huge success. And everything's going great. He probably becomes a detective again, only to be thwarted by the first person who stood up on a toilet to hide his shoes from whoever was looking for him. So this detective / architect went back into seclusion, designed the stalls, and took down the top wall, the top part of the stall. That's why there's air up there and air down there. Don't get me started on the urinal divider. The guy who invented that. That guy was so... Oh boy.
Oh, this plate is filthy.